In 1947, Andy Dufresne, a successful young banker, is suddenly sentenced to life in prison for the murder of his wife and a man named James Stewart with whom she had an affair. Andy never wanted to plead guilty, claimed his innocence. However, the judicial system sends him to Shawsheng prison. This is a place where different characters, each with different stories, live side by side and are involved in the brutal roads that rule the prison. And enters Shawsheng prison where everything seems dark and brutal. He quickly realized that the most use his skills to survive. But life in Shawsheng is not easy for him at all from the beginning. From the first days, he faces the cruel world of the prison, where the prisoners are under extreme pressure and control. Andy quickly learns that he must act smart to survive. One of the first people to connect with Andy is Ilsrod, played by Morgan Freeman. Ilsrod is an old prisoner who has spent more than 40 years in Shawsheng and has a deep and philosophical view of life. He, how really trusts anyone, gradually realized that Andy is a different person. Unlike most prisoners, Andy never shows any signs of fear or depression. Unlike most prisoners, Andy never shows any signs of fear or depression. He is still looking for hope. At first, Andy has no hope for himself, but gradually he realized that even in this cruel world, there may be a way to change. With the help of his intelligence and talents in accounting, he becomes financial advisor of the prison authorities. He helps the prison authorities to manage the prison's funds. Always allows him to gain a lot of influence in the prison and even create better conditions for other prisoners. One of Andy's biggest achievements in prison is building a financial system to launder the dirty money that the prison authorities exploit. He also demonstrates his abilities in teaching accounting to other inmates, thus establishing new relationships with the inmates. But the most important development in Andy's life is when he decides to find a way. While behind the prison walls, life has become a closed circle for him. He still thinks about the hope of freedom. Using a small hammer, Andy starts a tunnel that takes pierce to tunnel into the wall. Ever there, no one finds out, but Andy finally manages to find a way to escape. On a stormy night, Andy escapes from Shawsheng prison through a tunnel he has dug. After hiding in the underground water atmosphere, he escapes into a new world. He goes to the destination he told Izord years ago, a beach town in Mexico. There he changes his identity and starts a new life as a free man. In the meantime, Izroyd, who has been transferred out of Shawsheng after years of imprisonment, desperately looking for his freedom. He is not satisfied with his freedom and cannot easily cope with the outside world. But Andy, who has new sent him many letters, finally tells Ilsroy to follow him. The film reaches an emotional cinema climax. The film reaches an emotional climax while Ilsroyd leaves Shawsheng with his hopes and fears. And first, she she goes he goes to Mexico where he can meet Andy again and start a new life. Finally, the film ends with image of Andy and Ilsroy together on a sandy beach in peace and freedom. Those who were once in prison are now free and have started a new life together. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.